I'm gonna go through the D3 bunker in SCUM today. It's one of the easier bunkers to do, especially if you're a very casual player or you're newish to the game. Bunkers can be a little bit daunting sometimes, but this one is nice and simple. You won't get lost, and it's not too difficult to get in with all the mechs. First off, I'd recommend going to scummap.com. They've got great maps that'll show you the whole bunker layout, as well as what kind of things you can find in there, what types of rooms, where they're situated, etc. It helps a lot, especially if you're going into a bunker for the first time, to have that open somewhere on a separate screen, etc. So let's get to it. Okay. This D3 bunker is situated in the top of the D3 sector, right about in the middle. It's one of the older style bunkers. It's not an abandoned bunker, so you won't have to worry about razors or Brenner or any of those. Of course, the loot is not as abundant as in the abandoned bunkers because it's an easier one to get into. But it's still, for if it's your first time or you're not comfortable with bunkers yet, this is a really good one to start off with. Because like I said earlier, it's not that big, so you won't get lost that easily. And it's relatively simple with the mechs to get inside. It's can be you still have to watch out for their timing and clear out some puppets, but we'll go through that now. Okay, so there's one in that bush over there. And nothing immediately around us. Let's go up here. So there's the entrance there. There's normally a puppet or two around there. So you can see there's walking. We're gonna go around the side here. There's a puppet at the back. Let's take care of him quickly. Oh, and above us. Okay, these armored puppets are normally quite difficult to take care of with if you shoot them in the chest. They take about 3 arrows at least, 3 to 4. But if you can hit them in the legs, it helps quite a lot. Or if you're still leveling up your archery, they're really nice, because the more arrows you put into them, the more archery skill you get. Okay, then over there we've got another one. I like the bow because it's silent and it's less chance of spawning hordes. Also, if we're walking instead of running, that helps, because they can not just see us, but they can hear us as well. Get my arrows back, make sure there's nothing stuck in him. Sometimes if you can't see your arrows over here, just by the area search, you're gonna have to search the puppet to get your arrow back. I think I've missed a couple shots, but I'm not gonna go look for them now. There we can see the mech patrolling at the area where there's a fence that's completely covered. We're safe. He's just concerned with the perimeter inside. However, over here where there's a big gap in the fence where we want to enter, he can shoot us through there and he will aggro. Can use third person view to get a better angle, but I like staying in first person initially because if I'm covered like this, then he can't see me either. And then I can use the lean to keep a track of his patrol. Bunker entrance is right about there, behind that bush. Mac is gonna walk up and down here and to the back and then come back here that way. Try and stay out of his sight, not run and make too much noise. Hide in the bush. If you're completely covered like this, you should be fine. His path is currently not going over this bush, which is good, because even if he can't see you, he can still step on you. Turn. They can also hear you if you make too much noise, so I try and walk instead of run. Again, first person view, we're completely covered, but third person gives us a nice... Now we can quickly run in here and open the door. Okay, you heard. Alright, so you heard him talk to us, meaning he spotted us, or yeah, there he's coming to investigate. Lying flat, so going backwards. You can see we're almost at the other door, and if in first person he can't see us, so we're waiting for him to walk away. And we'll quickly go and close the door. So at the moment he's been triggered a little bit. The lights would have gone from white to yellow, which means he's aware of us, but he'll go back and patrol, and if we leave him alone for long enough, he'll reset. Another bonus about this bunker is this double airlock here, so we can get in here safe from the mech and close up behind us before we have to worry about puppets. Actually, there's a third door as well, but the puppets can break through that. They can't break through the blast doors. Now we're going to crouch. Okay. Here we go. Bad move. Get up. Okay, so now we'll switch to our sword. Move around, they won't get you, just get the timing right. There we go. So with two puppets like that, you always have a risk of one for them coming after you. So it's always good to have a melee weapon. Switching back to the bows. Crouch walking doesn't just help our stealth, it also keeps us quiet so we can sneak up on the puppets. And use your lean. Let's see what's amazing. Okay. There we can hear the suicide puppet. Not sure exactly where he's hiding. He is close enough that we can hear him and we can hear the beeps. I'm gonna try and avoid bumping into him unexpectedly. Okay, these offices are good for... Okay. You're into bomb making pens, but lock padlocks as well for making locks for your base and for your vehicles. Paper. Aha! That's nice. Strong alcohol that we can use on bandages or rags to create. There we go. Bandages. Bobby pins are always great for lockpicking. Offices are normally a good source of those. The things we actually want to... The reason we're here, however, is the armories, because they've got some nice military loot. And if you can get into those early on, it's a nice way to get out of your civilian clothing that you get from the towns and get some decent military gear. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's the way we came from. Ah, there he is. If you can shoot him in the head, go and grab your arrow first. He's still going to explode, so don't hang around too long. But if you shoot him in the body, he's gonna explode on impact. Okay, let's just move a little bit. There we go. And that's attracted some other puppets. So, let's see if we can find that arrow that I missed. Oh. I don't know why that shot missed. It was right in my face. Okay. Bleeding a little bit. Let's check up on that. It's a C1. It'll heal by itself if we're just careful. I think we've got cleared out the danger of the explosive puppet, because when we get back these guys can come out after us anyway. I will add the map on the video later to show you what's down there. First let's go here. So in the bunker main door, first corridor to your left, there's another small blast door. And over here we'll find the armories. There's an armory on each side of this corridor. There's a dead end there, but the passage goes to the right. So we need to be careful of some puppets patrolling down there. And here we go, first armory. And jackpot. Let's put this in something lighter. We have got... makes space in our backpack. So always you put the smaller items in places with less weight. Your backpack's always the best weight. That's good for selling. Here's some tactical military pants. We've got a helmet and a melee weapon holster. That's really good for first one. These lockers you need to pick, so we're going to start with all of these other boxes that we don't have to pick the locks with. That locker's not locked either, and military cap and gloves. So depending on the clothing, the military clothing is always nice, especially if you're here in your civilians and you haven't got any of the suit. I've got a lot of military gear already, but they also sell for not too. They're quite good for selling. Let's see where my lockpicks. Okay, so advanced lockpicks as well as bobby pin lockpicks you can bundle up to save space. So we're going to take one of these and uncraft them. And to craft them again, you just click a whole bunch of them, right click and say craft a bundle. Now we're going to leave that. We've got some screwdrivers. And let's go. See, now it's selected my advanced lockpicks. I don't want that because these others are on the floor and the advanced ones are in my backpack. So you can either make sure the ones you want are in your backpack at a higher position, or what I like to do is I take one of these, I drop it in a quick slot, press 5, so it's in my hand, and then it will definitely use that lockpick. So let's go again. Okay, feather it, there we go. Find it best to do slight movements and try and move. Small mouse movements left and right to turn the lock. And you press F to force the screwdriver and the angle. Oh, there we go. Well, nice. Now we need space here in the backpack. Let's go there. Put the lockpicks in my jacket, as well as the magazine, and there we go, guys. M249. Really nice. Makes a lot of noise, shoots a lot of bullets. It's got one of these zip pouches for bullets. You can put in a magazine. A hard magazine or one of these rolls of ammo. Really nice find. And a WP magazine. Okay, that's it for this first locker. Let's check if we didn't leave anything on the ground or on the shelves. Go into silent mode. And first check the... There we go. Go to the second one. So around the corner there are some medical labs. One has got a medical locker that has got some... Oh, flashlight. Nice. Pistol flashlight. One has got a medical locker that has a potential to have Phoenix tiers that can heal you up, or just high-end medical gear like bandages and tourniquets and things like that. It's got a silver lock, so you need to be a little bit... You need to have practiced your lockpicking quite a bit, because even though I've got a high thievery skill, I am not that practiced with it. So I'm already on medium thievery, but you only get a couple of seconds. These lockers have got iron locks, so you'll see there at the top of my screen I've got 11 seconds to do this. I think the medical locker gives you 4 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. We'll go check it out just now. Tracer ammo. So the medical locker, if you're confident in your lock picking, you can use that one, and maybe get lucky with some phoenix tears. More ammo. Otherwise, there's also a radiation locker with some radiation gear, so you can get masks in there. Bulletproof vest, nice. You can get masks from there, and you can also get let's see. Oh, that doesn't fit. So now we need to do some inventory management. You can get masks from the radiation locker, you can get a radiation suit, you can get potassium iodine pills that you need in order to help fight radiation when you go into the radiation zone. So now we need to decide what we want. The bulletproof vest is also nice, but we've got one of those already, and we're a little bit out of space. Let's just see what's in all the other lockers, and then we can decide. More ammo. Okay. So now let's see if we do move this down here. Take these items. There we go. And that can fit into the jacket. We are really full, but let's go do the medical stuff anyway. We might find something worth swapping out. Radiation suits are worth. Oh. That was an unexpected surprise. Just go melee. If they are in your face like that and you have a gun or a bow, you can press middle mouse button like this. That's my night vision. Press your middle mouse button and your character will punch him, which will make him go stagger backwards, and it will create a little gap for you to shoot again. I, however, am not that practiced with that. I prefer just switching over to a melee weapon and dealing with them that way. Some lockers here in the corridor as well. I think we're out of bobby pins now. Okay. So let's go back quickly and make some bobby pin lockpicks. Close it up. The puppets can burst through the doors, but they have to break it down, so you will know if they're trying. So take out some bobby pins. Crafting, I've got it as a favorite, or you can go here and look for the bobby pin lockpicks, improvised lockpicks over there, and then you can add it to your favorites. Mine's already there, and then autographed, and it will take all the bobby pins in your vicinity and make improvised lockpicks for you. We're gonna keep a couple. So we're going to use them just now, and the rest we're going to turn into a bundle. Just to repair this jacket as well, I've got a sewing kit on me, and the damage from the previous puppets gave us a little bit of a space issue. Let's repair the backpack as well. And these things when the durability goes down by too much, you start losing space inside the item. And any items that are, you can't place new items on those red blocks. And if there's an existing item on a block that's red, that item's durability will start to decrease more rapidly than normal if it's in a broken part of your bag. So if you can't repair a backpack or a storage item that's been damaged and you have something in the damaged area, try and move it to somewhere else in your inventory. Okay, let's... another arrow. One we missed. Why did you take it in your hand? No, that doesn't make sense. Put it on the floor and we add it to... Okay, thank you. Then we're gonna go back to Katana. Okay. So this corridor's gonna... There we go. It's gonna turn to the right. And we can hear there's a suicide puppet close by. Okay, that is really close for comfort. Okay, and there's someone knocking on the door, so let's fall back a bit. Give us some space. That puppet's gonna blow up and we're gonna lose those 2 arrows, but he will take some of them with him. And now let's walk slowly so we can go and deal with the leftovers. Ah, there's some more at the top there. They've got aggroed by the explosion, but they don't know where we are yet. Just make sure no one's behind us. Doesn't sound like it. I think they're coming from these medical lockers. Oh, medical room, sorry. Okay, that's it. Okay, as you can see, here we can look for some medicine. Keep an eye out for that other puppet. Close this door. This is the silver lock. 4 seconds. So I'm gonna give it a go. Ah! Well done. Emergency bandages. They are really good. They are disinfected, and one of this package normally has a couple of bandages inside. So the 2 slots in your inventory, you can carry more than 1 bandage if you carry it in a package like that. Down there I think is the kill box, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna go a little bit forward and just to the left here to the other medical lab where the radiation locker is. That medical locker that we just picked, unfortunately you cannot crowbar them open. You have to pick them, so you can try your hand like I did and maybe get lucky, but if you struggle too much, don't worry about it. Rather come here. Painkillers, always good, because if you get hurt too much, you're gonna start limping. So this lock is a normal iron lock, as you can see, so that's way same as all the armory lockers. And they're now not connected. Okay, let's try again. There we go. And vintage hazmat, potassium and a gas mask. There. That is really, really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this helmet because this vintage suit by itself is gonna bring 100%. It's gonna give us about 3,000. Let's see if we can put the gas mask on. Yep, so that's another. Oh no, then we're losing our night vision. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. So what else? I think we're gonna drop some of this ammo. And the lock. And the bandage. I'll keep the magazines. And let's see if we can get that helmet in there. Okay. There's a little spot for that. And let's leave the cap and rather take the ammo than the cap. That's 21 pieces, that's good. And we can eat. Where's my food? We can leave the gloves as well. Rather take the ammo than the clothing. And we are full. And we got really lucky with medical locker as well as a radiation suit, but we are now full to the brim and it's time to leave. Just be careful. So I have lost a couple of arrows in the process, but that's okay. We can always get arrows at the castle. Be careful, sometimes the puppets respawn earlier in the bunker. You're not guaranteed to have a clear path out, so don't be too hasty. Check both sides. Okay, there's the door with the blast door lights. Close this one behind. Oops. Close this one behind us. And then this blast door. And now we're home free. Almost. Just the mech. Puppets can break through that door if they're aggroed, but they can't break. They don't break through the blast doors as easily. So I'm gonna open this one and then back up all the way and lie down. As you can can see, I can't see much. I'm almost at the bottom. I can't see much out there, but that means the mech can't see me. So we can go to third person to get a better view. First person to make sure we're still hidden. Okay. So you can see I can't see the mech in first person, so he can't see me. And I can use third person to keep track of him. Oops, 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 oops. I didn't lie down fast enough. He can't come all the way to the door because he's too big, so we're just gonna wait it out here. Let's try again. So when they are aware of us like this, they walk a little bit faster along their patrol path. So you need to be a little bit quicker. You can see there, his lights are yellow instead of white. When the lights are white, they're on the normal neutral path. He's still following his same patrol path, he's just walking a lot faster. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna wait for him to turn, and then I'm gonna make a run for it. Always using first person to make sure I'm safe. And I'm just gonna run. Damn it. Oh, that was close. And we're out. See if we can find some of those arrows that we missed earlier. Doesn't look like it. Back at the car. That's it. And we got 1, 2 gas masks, military helm, radiation suit, bulletproof vest, M249, some ammo. I'm gonna go over to the trader and then we can see what we can sell all of our loot for. Okay, so here we are at the trader. Let's see what we can get for all the loot from the bunker. We are at the armory guy, because most of these things will fall under what his catalog. Go to the wrong seller, the items will likely just cost 0 or have 0 value, or if the durability is too low, you'll also see 0 value.
Nobody cares.
So we got that from the bunker, this one, got this, got the ammo, radiation suit, military pants, also the alcohol, but this guy won't give us money for it. Keep some meds. Here's the other mask. Some more ammo here. The 2 magazines, light, other helmet. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. There we go. Gas mask, bulletproof vest, firearm, ammo, hazmat suit, tactical pants, ammo, gas mask, magazine. And there you go, guys. 8,800 bucks. All in one run. I have to admit, we did get a little bit lucky. You don't always get the suit and the firearm and all the other things, but this is what's possible. And as you saw,
It was not that terribly difficult to do. It had enough risk to keep you on your toes, but also simple enough that anyone can try it. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.